Welcome back to Bid Back Podcast. I'm your host. So, the Caribbeans had a award show. And it was held in Brooklyn. It's kind of ironic because why would you hold a Caribbean award show in America and in Brooklyn? It's kind of weird. But I guess we all delineating, which is a good thing. They should have Caribbean pride. It should be Jamaican pride. But let's get into it. So the Caribbeans had their award, and I didn't watch it. Why I didn't watch it? I'm not a fan of Caribbean music. I'm not a fan of Caribbean food. I'm not a fan of dreadlocks. I'm not a fan of none of that shit. And none of my peers are either. I'm Black American. I grew up Black American. I'm not inspired by nothing Caribbean. Like, I don't find nothing Caribbean attractive besides the woman. It's a beautiful woman, and I have some friends, but it's not wrong with celebrating your heritage and your culture. But I feel as though that Caribbeans won't have no culture when it comes to music. It was a Black American. We inspired the ska, we inspired the reggae, the reggaeton. You see in old shows, all this is documented inside of my podcast. I talked about that shit. And they delineating their own thing and respect to them, because the Latinos got theirs, the white got their country shit, even though we aspired to country shit too, because country music came from Black Americans. Rock and roll came from Black Americans. Reggae came from Black Americans. Ska came from Black Americans. Reggaeton came from Black American. All of it's cosplaying Black American. All of it's imitating Black American music, Even this new shit, we have this Afro beats, right? All this shit is just remixing Black American music. It's Black American music with accents. None of these motherfuckers are original. And none of them are as good as us. Like, they have no Michael Jacksons. They have no Anita Bakers. They have no Whitney Houstons. See, they have no Mariah Careys. They have no disrespect to, the Caribbeans, right? But without Jamaica, like, what's Caribbean? Everyone in the Caribbeans fucking mimicked the Jamaicans who copied us. I never met, I might do some St. Kitts. I might do some St. Thomas. I might do some, all types of islands and shit. They're all fake Jamaicans. I think Haiti might have your own identity, somewhat, but I don't speak that Creole French shit. I'm not a fan of their food, and I ain't a fan of none of their culture, A little sidetrack. My homegirl, Shantae, she was like, yes, get a passport and see the world and shit. I'm like, for what? Where do I want to go in the world that's not better than America? I'm from Connecticut. Connecticut's a great place. Casinos, we have forests, we have cities, we have hoods, we have suburbs, we have Puerto Ricans, we have whites, we have Jamaicans. Everything I need. Then down the street we have New York City. Then we up the street we got Boston, we got Providence. And within America we have California, we have Florida, we have Nevada, we have Arizona, we have so many beautiful places, North Carolina, South Carolina, so many beautiful things to see within America. Why the fuck do I want to go outside of America to see other places and everybody want to come here? I don't want to go to no third world countries. I don't want to see these motherfuckers. Their food is not better than mine. Their music is not better than mine. I have no interest in leaving America. And check it out, right? But, the Caribbean's doing their thing. I hope it was a success. I went watch it. I'm not into their music at all. Like besides, Shabba Ranks, Sean Paul, Sizzler, Mad Lion. Dudes who had a few songs back in the early 90s and shit, that shit was fire, And no respect to no Jamaicans at all. Like, Jamaicans, personally, I fuck with Jamaicans, a lot of great people in Jamaica, a lot of cleanly people from Jamaica. I have nothing bad to say about Jamaicans at all. And I don't want to hate on no Caribbeans and shit. I hope it was successful. It just doesn't appeal to me. Our shit appeal to them. We don't aspire to be Jamaican artists. We don't aspire to be Caribbean artists. We are American artists. We are the rappers. We are the singers. We're the best of the best. We provided a way that they can have an expression. They can have an avenue of an expression of art. They can have an avenue to get revenue because by imitating us, like being in our proximity pays off. Imitating us pays off. And a few weeks ago, I can't remember but the time, but Ebro said that record labels are prioritizing Latin music, Caribbean music, and Afro beats, which is fine. But what really happening is now they trying to fuck up hip hop and make hip hop look like it's real ratchet and real degenerate and make these other platforms look sophisticated and classy. Like juxtapose the hip hop BET Awards to the Latino wars or the Caribbean wars. I seen a little bit of it. I ain't seen too much of it, but you know, all the ratchet shit comes from like, you know, twerking and shit. That don't come from a Black American culture. You know what I'm saying, a lot of this ghetto ratchet shit we see, that's third world behavior. We don't do the ratchet shit unless the coons do it. It's like the coons get paid for it, like the Suki Hanas, the Silky Reds. I mean, Sexy Reds, and all them weird ass bitches. You know, the Glorilla, or these funky ass sellout coon African American bitches. See, these bitches are minstrel shows. Corporate America, white America, and the record labels have always used Black American music for their own benefits. Now, hip hop particular was used to put men in jail. And also to advertise name brand products and shit that keep us in poverty. Like Versace and all these fucking name brand, Calvin Klein, Coca-Cola, Sprite, Ferrari, Maybach, Hennessy, Tommy Hilfiger, Timberlands, Nikes, Jordans, and a bunch of shit that we don't fucking really need, but we fucking, basically hip hop is fucking free advertisement. It was used for, you know, single motherhood. It was used for, like right now it's being used for birth control. It's being used for single motherhood. It's being used for all this agenda, right? So right now you got more female rappers than anything. And mind you, to rap, you had to be able to rap. Like you had to write your own raps. You had to do your own shit. None of that shit's going on today. None of the top musicians in America are American rappers. I mean, you have a Kendrick Lamar. Now, I want to count Drake. Drake is Canadian, though his father isn't American, but Drake wasn't raised in American culture. Drake is from a Jewish culture. He's Canadian. That's not really Black American. So he has the blood, so I'm kind of like in agreeing about, I don't really fuck with Drake music. It's just like sucker music. It's like sensitive bitch nigga music. It's like estrogen music. I don't want to hear that weird shit. I don't want to hear that bitch. I don't like bitch nigga music. It's just too soft. But you know, you have Kendrick Lamar. That's what we got. Like people say J. Cole, but J. Cole is like he's a mix too. He's a mulatto. So basically, the top rappers right now were either a mulatto, a white boy, or Caribbean. The Black Americans are being drowned out. Now, we're having the same problem politically with immigrants we have it in hip hop. So the immigrants come here, water us down, and, you know, change the trajectory of where we headed to as far as a group. Hip hop started out as, you know, it's a child of many things. It's a child of, you know, it's a child of gospel. It's a child of R&B. It's a child of disco era. It's a child of many different forms that came before it. Oh, and funk. We can't forget about the funk, in which Puerto Ricans and Caribbeans had no contributions in. Let's be clear. Caribbeans had no contribution into R&B, Motown, and that whole era. They had no contributions in the fucking jazz. They had no contributions in the gospel. They had no contributions into motherfucking disco. So they had no contributions to nothing that birthed hip hop. Now, I'm not getting into the argument about hip hop was being birthed in the Bronx. I don't even care about that. And people like to allocate the Bronx as, you know, the birthplace. And automatically, so for some reason, that includes Puerto Ricans. It was, it's in the Bronx. They should read my fucking comments on my hip hop thing when I had a Puerto Rican dude up here talking about hip hop and shit and Puerto Rican's contributions. These motherfuckers really are delusional about how Puerto Ricans played a part. Puerto Ricans didn't play no part. Nor did Caribbeans. I mean, Caribbeans played somewhat a part. Yes, they played a part into which was already forming. Like the rhyming. The best rhymers aren't Caribbeans or Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans are Caribbeans, but like, so the best of the best. When it comes to hip hop, when it comes to R&B, when it comes to gospel, when it comes to all these things, all these genres, the best of the best are always Black American. No matter how much you try to, like, you know, act as if, you know, we ain't the shit. Can no one surpass Michael Jackson or Tupac in these genres? Never. Now, I know you're saying Biggie Smalls. Biggie was dope. Biggie was dope as fuck, actually. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, that nigga rhyme schemes and his flow was unmatched, but he wasn't the best rapper. And his message was like garbage. Money, clothes, and hoes. Biggie really birthed whole rap. See, we have to give whole rap, which is all this new Suki Hana, all these Nicki Minaj's, all these immigrant hood rap bitches and this cool music. All this whole music is a child of the Notorious B.I.G. Now, how, you may ask? Well, he had this girl named Little Kim. Little Kim wasn't really a rapper. Biggie wrote all her raps and made her image. Hardcore came up, was his fire. One of the top albums ever made was Hardcore. Biggie made two of the best albums ever made was Ready to Die and Life After Death. Two of the best albums. My favorite best. But Lil Kim birthed Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj done birthed, inspired, you know, Cardi B. Cardi B done inspired the rest of these little whores. Or these little light-skinned mulatto Caribbean whores. As opposed to, you know, even Foxy Brown is a Caribbean chick. She made El Nana. We never called pussy Nana and ill. See, that's some Jamaican shit. That's not our culture. See, all the degenerate shit you could contribute to other groups of people, not really Americans, because like even when we first started, rap was, it was fun at first. Melly Mel put a message to it. Melly Mel put some ill shit to it. So he said the presidents, as far as consciousness and content goes. I go from Melly Mel to straight to Rakim. Rakim was spitting that knowledge. 5% of shit. Then you had, KRS-One, who's a black American who portrays like he's Jamaican, but KRS-One is nothing but a African American, and he's a bozo. I hate KRS-One. His music is fire, but his message, he just be saying anything. He's not fucking intellectual. He's a cornball. He's a fucking bozo. He's not a spokesman for hip hop either. He's not even old enough. But fuck him. So from Rakim, you had a Nas. I'm talking about people who changed the trajectory of rap, who advanced it. Then from Nas, I could say you had. So it wasn't just Rakim who changed the trajectory. The golden era of rap would be from 88 to 96. I say from 88 to 98. Best era. That's when you have from Rakim. You had KRS-One. You had Slick Rick, Immigrant, Cool G Rap. You had Big Daddy Kane. You had some ill niggas. The first class of ill niggas was in 88. The second class of niggas was like 96. This is what you got. By then you had Nas, Big, J, Pop, AZ. It's just a plethora of thorough niggas. You had Bone Thugs and Harmony. You had Crucial Conflict. You had Do or Die. You had mad different groups that was just the shit. And up until that point, besides Biggie, Slick Rick, there's not that many immigrant people. You know what I mean? The last class of real good hip hop had to be 50 Cent class. The minute we let Atlanta get a hold of this shit became a fucking circus. Now, don't get me wrong, I think T.I. was dope. Jeezy, not so much. I never really fuck with Jeezy. And me and Jeezy life kind of parallel. Everybody thought I would like Jeezy because of the shit I was into, but I never liked Jeezy because he was basic as fuck. Then you had all this Yin Yang Twins, and you had Young Bloods. That was kind of alright with one hit. Then you had these a bunch of goofy Gucci Man, a bunch of goofy, non-verbal, unarticulate niggas. Bought pills and drugs and all this weird shit that fucked it up. Now from Atlanta done birth, then you got Memphis niggas. Then you had all these country. Once the country niggas got into it, the shit was downhill because country niggas are the worst rap. Lil Wayne, T.I., Scarface are the exceptions of, those like the exceptions. But most of them niggas is garbage as fuck. And their whole niche is, it's not so much of hilarious. It's more of a feeling and getting a point across. And I dig that. Master P was garbage. The whole No Limit was kind of garbage. Mystical was alright, but even the Cash Money was like, Juvie was thorough, Lil Wayne was thorough, Turk was thorough. Most of that shit was garbage. Fuck with BG and shit. But these but these country niggas made it so easy and remedial that now you have retarded ass immigrants coming into it. To the point now, it's so dumbed down that AI can take over. Like the last class of dope niggas probably was Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and that group of niggas, right? So AI can't clone Michael Jackson. They can clone the voice. They can't clone the soul. See what what immigrants lack and what Black Americans have is the soul, the pain, the fight. These people don't come from fights. These people come from extreme poverty. Like even these motherfuckers in Memphis and in the South, these motherfuckers are like, they'll do anything for money. So they'll say anything for money and attention. And why they dumbed it down to the point that AI could do, like AI could do these motherfuckers and clone them, and you don't even need artists no more. They watered it down to the point that it's so dumb and remedial that we don't need people no more. Because the Caribbeans, musicians are not that good, but they elevated. Like the bitch Ice Spice, she's like the worst. You could tell she can't rap or flow. She get punched in. Like her line for line, this bitch is like worse than Eazy-E. They allow immigrants to come here and not being able to rap. Like Cardi B can't fucking rap. Like Nicki Minaj can't fucking rap. Ghost Riders and shit. Even though she act like she got her pen game and say, I bitch can't rap. Like none of these people can really rap. So what they do is they come here and get a Black American Ghost Riders and they get some money behind them and they get the fucking look. And it's like this copy and paste. It's cookie cutter shit now. That immigrants replace us, that allow AI to replace them. They will soon be replaced by AI because they have no soul in their music. So throughout the whole time, rappers getting dumbed down and watered down, they was taking the soul out of it. Without Black American in hip hop and rap, it's not really hip hop or rap. It's something else. It's I don't know what you'll call it, but hip hop without Black American is not hip hop. Because hip hop always had a consciousness to it. It always had a fight to it. Besides the fun shit, you know, in the beginning of the 80s, when I was just, I'm saying, but once the message came, the consciousness came, we rap with consciousness. Like, we rap with a purpose. We say something. Fuck the Police was saying something. Public Enemy was saying something. Tupac was saying something. That's why Tupac is better than Big, because if you boil it all down to, besides like little get money and getting fly, Biggie wasn't talking about shit. As a Pac was talking about single motherhood, black community, the fucking government. Everything we talking about right now, Tupac was talking about then. That's why Tupac transcends all other rappers, because his shit was so important, it was so potent that it would never die. The message would never die. Like Biggie's signed out, but in the Versace area, in Moschino, in like the Coogee area, he limited himself into a time. And his flow is like kind of slow, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of old school. As a Pop, you hear Pop right now, you be like, God damn, that nigga got it. You know what I mean? Like even Jay-Z has some consciousness. Like Nas had consciousness. Like we had Queen Latifah, we had MC Lyte, we had A Tribe Called Quest. We had people that was really saying things that wasn't so degenerate, as opposed to now it's nothing but degeneracy. We have a bunch of coons. Like these people aren't artists. These people are act. We let white people water our art down so much that we let actors come in. Here go your script. Boom. This your scene. Here go the camera. Hip hop is not selling no more because we are saturated with immigrants and coons. The same reason why we can't get nowhere politically is because we got coons in the way. We have immigrants in the way who are watering our shit down and distracting us. They put people in reparations conversations who don't belong there, who don't even have the lineage to even be talking. It's the same with rap. We put people in rap who have no lineage, don't have the heart, don't have the soul to be rapping. I don't believe most of these cokehead, pillhead niggas can even read. They do this shit for free. I don't give a fuck if you streaming 1 billion streams. You ain't making no fucking money doing it. You can only make money if you selling records. So basically, the music industry, which is the white predatory industry who done suck black Americans dry, that we know the game now, we don't need them. So we can sell music independent now. So now, white people do, once they suck the resources out of one place, they move on. Once they exploit one group of people, they move on. So the next best thing to do is exploit Africans because they're from third world countries. It's to exploit, Caribbeans because they're from third world countries. They'll come here and they'll say and do anything because they have no morals. They have no fight. They just happy to be here. They just happy to be shining. They must be actually just happy they can take a shower in warm water. These motherfuckers ain't got water, electricity in they fucking countries, man. Their food is not good. Their culture ain't shit. I seen one bitch on YouTube talking about they need to gatekeep Carnival.
We need to start gatekeeping Carnival. There is no reason on this earth for anybody that's not from the Caribbean to be at Carnival. And I don't care how y'all feel on the subject.
Nigga, I'm a black American. I've been here for almost 40 years on earth. I never gave a fuck about seeing a carnival. A carnival to me have a Ferris wheel, cotton candy, and fried dough. We don't give a fuck about y'all dancing in feathers and all that weird shit. Yes, the women are beautiful, but besides that shit, what the fuck is the point? That shit is goofy. You can keep your carnival, bitch. We don't want that weird ass shit. You can keep your nasty ass food. You can keep your corny ass music. You can keep all that shit in your country. The next Caribbean motherfucking award show shouldn't be in America. Had that shit in the Caribbean. Like the Latinos had their shit in the fucking South America, which is fine. Fine. Take what y'all learn from us, and make your own thing. But you have to always pay homage. Every fucking opening say, yo, we want to dedicate this one. We want to give honor to the black Americans who put forth this type of arts that we can imitate and mimic and pretend like we got something on our own. Because that's just not your culture. That's not in your nature. That's not in your soul. That's not in your conscience. Y'all don't have that. Y'all don't make conscious music. Y'all make repetitive ass Caribbeans, mulattoes, Latinos are fucked it up. And now they shitting on it. Now they making it a mess. Now they making it a real, and coons too. Coon black Americans who, see, it's the thing, real rappers, you can't be a coon and a real rapper. Because if you're a rapper, you have real thoughts. You have a real education, a real vocabulary. Education so much as in school, but you really put time into making words rhyme, and you have to be able to think to do this. A coon doesn't think. A Sukihana, you buy them bitches Hennessy and a pack of cigarettes, playing B-pill, and them bitches good to go. You can tell these bitches stink. You can tell these bitches is STD bitches. They make STD music. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, shit is trash. And coons like Megan Thee Stallion is so ass. She is so big and goofy and masculine. I think a lot of these bitches a lot of these women look like trannies. So it's gonna be a transition between these bitches who look like trannies to actual trannies actually coming in making music too. Because the homosexual LGBTQ community is taking over everything. They got Lil Nas X, first homosexual nigga to go fucking viral. It's crazy. It's a mess. We allow anybody in our culture. We don't gatekeep our culture. I don't listen to nobody who's not Black American. I'm not interested. Yo, I like Big Pun. Big Pun was dope. But Big Pun copy Cool G Rap whole flow. You can pick the best fucking any Caribbean, whatever. They're going to copy a Black American. Why would I listen to a fucking copy? Rap is to be about originality and style. You let these people just take our shit and just do what they want to do with it. Now you ain't got to write raps. Now you ain't got to be original. It's a million fucking people who sound like Future now. It's a million Lil Wayne looking motherfuckers now. And shit is just out of the... Yeah, I sound like an old nigga. I know what y'all saying. Oh, he an old nigga. Yeah, motherfucker, hip-hop is an old nigga sport. Nigga, it was made by old niggas older than me, and nigga, it wasn't made for y'all little young motherfuckers. This is something, this is never for y'all. See, y'all being exploited by white people who just milking y'all because you can't milk an old nigga for his publishing, for his rights, for his masters. They gotta keep the genre young because you gotta keep niggas stupid. You make more money for dumb people, and poor people, and desperate people. So who the best next desperate people? These Afro beats. They're prioritizing Afro beats now. What the fuck Burna Boy ever said that was like worth repeating? Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Then you have the top of the world shit where Brandy shit was already a hit already. Mace, they don't get no nigga. These niggas songs be 40 fucking words and less. Garbage. It is Sesame Street rap. And it's good for kids. And on top, why they doing all this? They make the music more valueless, right? Because they took the CDs away on purpose. So now you can't make no real money off this shit. So now you gotta stream. Nigga, streaming is 0.0004% of a fucking penny. Ain't no fucking money in fucking streaming. And that's why you could get these foreign niggas, because nigga, they don't give a damn. They haven't been robbed before. Like, we've been through it, nigga. We seen James Brown struggle. We seen New Edition struggle. We seen Michael Jackson fight. We seen Prince struggle. We know the game. You got niggas like La Russell who's selling out tickets out his backyard. Like, we got independent niggas like motherfucking E40. Like, we been breaking the fucking code. Shit, no Black American be on no stream sites. If they ain't paying 10 cents per song, nigga, we should not be on no site, nigga, because they eating off us, paying us fucking nothing. They pirating our fucking music. We should all come together and display. Listen, if you want to show on your platform, I pay this 10 cents a fucking spin, nigga. The same the radio. Y'all getting all these advertisements for what? To play us? TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple. Can nobody do shit without our music or shit we inspired? Like, shit, nobody get richer than us in our shit. Shit, nobody get richer than us in our own shit. Stop listening to Afro beats. Fuck that. That shit is trash. That shit is, let the Europeans have that. Let them niggas have that. That shit is trash, man. Tim's is cool, but she's no Anita Baker. She's no Whitney Houston. She's no Brandy. She's no Monica. She ain't even Keisha Cole. She don't have it. She don't have to fight. She don't have to struggle. She don't reflect our thoughts. Why do we support these people? We are better than them. Plain and simple, we are better than them. In any, nigga, in sports, nigga, in medicine, in inventions, nigga, in any field, we are better than them. Why are we chasing these niggas? Why do we give a fuck about any of them? Why do we even accept them as friends? Like, why do we let them into our culture? Don't get me wrong, it's some of them, there's some genuine people who we should all accept. We shouldn't like the minority or the fuck people fucking up for everybody. Because that's kind of like being a racist or ethnicist, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of hate going on between Black Americans and, you know, others in the African diaspora. It's a real division, and it shouldn't be. But it's the disrespect these motherfuckers have for us that make me say, fuck all of them. It's just the disrespect. But then in real life, I have real good people who are like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, but at any cost, and by all means, I know we are better than all of them. Combine all the African countries, all the Caribbean countries, and against the Black American, and let's go contribution for contribution. Let's go invention for invention. Let's go music for music. Let's go for artists. Nigga, they can't fuck with us. Combine. That's like 1 billion people. That's like 2 billion people against 50 million, right? And we blow them out the water. Our food is better. Our dress is better. Our vernacular is better. Our direction is more focused. These people are just happy to be here. And then you got niggas like Akon always talking that go back to Africa shit. Why the fuck you want to go back to Africa so much for? So we could go there while y'all coming here? You trying to swap us out? And then y'all act like y'all the African Americans. Y'all had a nigga. We ain't doing that shit. We ain't swapping with y'all so they can steal our fucking identity. That's what you want to do. You want to go there for what? So we can be slaves again? We left Africa, nigga. We didn't leave willingly. Nigga, y'all slaved us. Why the fuck we go back to Africa? Like, why the fuck we go back to Africa? There's nothing there for us. I know BRICS is forming. Y'all forming y'all BRICS. I'll tell you something about BRICS, right? Okay, you got China, India, Africa, all these countries. Nigga, we are United States of America, home of the atom bomb, home of the motherfucking all types of weapons and technology. The best nigga. Internet is our shit. We ain't invented the internet, nigga. No, a Nigerian invented it. Nigga, we perfected it, nigga. He was here when he did it. He wasn't in Africa when he did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we had the best of the best. Y'all can have all that. Y'all can all form together. I seen one bitch smiling about how the American dollar is gonna be worth nothing. They're gonna buy the Statue of Liberty. Bitch, please. America fuck around bringing slavery back on your ass. I think America wants y'all to form so we could just enslave y'all motherfuckers. That's what I believe. I believe America set all y'all up for failure. Yeah, y'all can form BRICS. Go ahead, China. China is fucking harmless. Russia is fucking harmless. They fucking harmless. We taught them everything. They know. We are ahead of them. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. We are ahead of them. That's off the topic though. Hip hop is basically being dominated by foreigners for free. They get small stipends. Just so we wouldn't get no money. So they're going to flood us with these immigrants and these mulattoes and these foreign people just so that we can't get no shine. But we are better than them. We make better music than them. Oh. Niggas, old niggas. Old niggas are the best rappers are old niggas. J. Cole, all them niggas are old niggas. Lil Wayne, old niggas. They inspire y'all ain't inspire shit. Y'all copy them. Everything y'all do new in hip hop is all being copied by an era. There's nothing new. So yeah, I'm glad the Caribbeans had their own thing. But you know what this means now? Don't be in our shit. Don't mimic our shit no more. Don't when we do our own black shit, don't be a part of our shit. Cause y'all didn't include us. And quite frankly, we don't want to be there anyway. Cause that shit sucks. Our shit is better. That's the Big Bad Podcast, nigga. Like, share, subscribe. Because this podcast ain't for everybody. This is for Black Americans only.